Hello everyone, the Disney Prize here, and slightly different video today. I have applied for Camp America. It is basically, for those of you who don't know what Camp America is, but I'm sure most of you do, it is a program that allows you to go over to America to a US summer camp and work there for a summer. So I applied for that month ago, 2 months ago, had my interviews and all stuff like that, and then yesterday I went to the recruitment fair and I got placed. I'm so excited. I am going to, I'm doing media or movie making at Linx Day Camp in Massachusetts, right near Boston actually. Got my little wristband for it that was given at the fair yesterday. I was recruited at the fair, and that's what these recruitment fairs are. They are an opportunity for you to meet the camps, to ask questions, to get interviewed, and also then to potentially get hired on the spot. So today, in today's video, I will be giving you my top tips on how to get hired at a Camp America recruitment fair. But before we get started, please make sure you like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss any more videos like this. And I'm going to bring out so many more videos of all my experience in Camp America next summer, and also other videos like this. So hopefully you like this sort of video. It's a brand new sort of content coming to the channel. And I also want to say good luck to all of those who are at the Edinburgh Fair tomorrow. So you're probably watching this video in very short notice if you're doing that. So good luck to you. And also good luck to anyone in future fairs for summer 2023. Or if you're watching this ages into the future, good luck to you too. So my top tips for recruitment fairs at Camp America. Tip number one, the most important tip in my mind, is get there early. I saw people when I was coming out going in, like, because they turned up late. At that time, there are going to be less places than before when you were about to go in, if that makes sense. So the earlier you get there, the more chance you are to get placed. I would recommend getting there about at least an hour early. Then you'll probably be in about the top 10 first people in the line. And that was the case with me. I was actually the 4th in line, and I was there an hour and a half early. So definitely at least an hour and a half, depending on how busy it is. I actually got there sort of 2 hours early and waited around. I didn't want to be like the first person to go up, but yeah, but I think it was really worth it to get to the line early so you can be one of the first people to go and speak to the camps and get hired. Tip number two, I would say almost just important as the first tip. All of these tips are really important if you want to get hired. But tip number two for me is smile and talk to others. You want to be seen as sort of a high energetic person. You want to be talking to people, other people in the line, Camp America staff. I spoke to loads of the people around me in the line and talking to the Camp America crew. They were all so lovely, talking about their experiences in camps, talking to other people, asking who they were looking at, comparing what camps, and saying, oh, we might be seeing you at this camp if we both go for this one. And I've seen on Camp America's Facebook page, all of the people I was talking to actually got placed. So I'm so happy for them. I actually didn't get their names, so that was pretty silly of me. I should have asked who they were so we could have stayed in contact. But anyway, yeah, so just make sure you smile, like, have a good time. It's what you're there for. Everyone's nervous. I know you're going to feel nervous. I was very nervous, but also very excited at the same time. But you need to, yeah, smile. Tip number three is for when you're inside and you're talking to your camp. You want to introduce yourself. You want to be, hi, my name is Ashton. I'd love to, I've researched your camp. I love everything. I love how it looks. I love the structure of it, something like that. Make sure you look at their website, and I'll talk about this more in a minute. Look at their website, know what they might ask you, be prepared to answer questions that they might ask, stuff like that. You don't want to sort of just be, you don't want to be, I don't know how to say it, but you just don't, you want to introduce yourself, be confident, That is a really important thing, is to be confident when you're actually inside. That's the most important thing when you're inside, because at the end of the day, it's sort of like a normal job interview. They want to see you, what you will look like in front of the kids, how confident you are in front of the kids, how confident you are in talking to a complete stranger that you've never met before. I personally love talking to strangers. I work in retail, so on a day-to-day basis, I'm speaking with people I've never met before. Tip number 4. Now, this I did actually use. Prepare something, have something to show off your skills. Now, for some skills, this is going to be easier than others. So the person who was actually in front of the line yesterday had a guitar. So I assumed she was doing music or something, and she was going to play the guitar inside, show off her skills. I know someone who made cakes. They were doing baking at a camp, and they made cakes to take in and to distribute. So that was a really good idea. If you're doing like a baking sort of cooking sort of thing, that's really good. Personally, because I'm doing media and movie making, I made a portfolio. So I could just sweep through. I mentioned my YouTube channel in there, and it's got all my schoolwork from media, making movie posters and stuff like that. So I made sure I included all of that. Any certificates that you might have to show your skills. So I included my exam certificate for media, stuff like that. Just anything really to just like prove how good your skills are. In the actual interview itself, they didn't ask to see my portfolio, but before the interview, in like the little mini talk you have with the camp before they invite you to an interview, I did actually show them my portfolio, and they did seem quite impressed. So yeah. And tip number 5, still as important as all of these tips, be prepared. Have a list. I had this list of about 4 or 5 camps, that if I didn't get this camp, okay, then which camp would I go to, and etc, etc. My number 1 was Linx, and I was so happy. I literally got in there, looked, right, where's Linx? Oh, it's over there. Went straight over there, spoke to them. They were all so lovely there, and I got placed. First camp I spoke to, and they said, "Do you want the job?" And I went, "Yes," and shook a hand. Oh, it was absolutely amazing. So I didn't need to go and talk to any other camps because I got placed straight away, went through the processing centre and everything. But if you don't like the sound of the camp that you're going to, the first one you go to, make sure you've got reserves that you can go and go to next after the first one if you're not lucky. And also be prepared for the interview. They might ask you several questions. So just make sure, like I said earlier, know what the questions might be and know what you want to answer. So why do you want to work at our camp? Why do you like working with children? I was asked. What age range would you like to work with? So just show how flexible you are, show your willingness to learn and stuff like that. But yes, more coming in more future videos. I'm so excited to bring you more vlogs when I'm actually out there, probably not of the actual camp, but when I go and explore America, like in Boston, New York, and then I'm hoping, fingers crossed, after Camp America, you get a month where you're allowed to explore America, and I'm hoping to spend, I don't know, probably just less than a week in Los Angeles, and maybe, hopefully, do Disneyland, which will be so exciting. Will be a first for the YouTube channel to do Disneyland over in California. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss other videos like this. I'll see you later. Goodbye.